Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we slayed Rakaya and retrieved the remains of Trey Lightforge. I believe we did all of the quests in Felwood. We also did a escort quest, which was not too bad. Got a decent amount of XP. And we did not turn in all of the quests. We have a couple more to turn in when we get back. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to Darnassus.
Elune Adore. May the stars...
The reason why we're going there is because we are going to change up our spec. Pretty much going to be the same build, except we're going sword specialization this time instead of mace. And the reason why we're doing that is because we got a new sword that's pretty good. Let's see if I can find it here. There it is. Tidecrest Blade. 34 damage per second, 115 pop end damage there. A lot higher than our Beast Smasher mace. So our crits are going to be going to hit for a little bit more than they used to. But yeah, my plan is to learn swords, change the spec up, get our 2 swords equipped, and then we're going to head back to Felwood. And we're going to turn in the Blood Amber quest, which I believe is down here. And then we're going to make our way over to the Furbolgs and just level up our swords for an episode. Hopefully we can get as many levels as we can. I believe our swords are at 267. We want to get them up into 285 to 290. I think we can do that. And we should just be over halfway to 59 by the time we turn in all the quests that we have to turn in. I think we only have 2 to turn in. Ancient Spirit needs to be turned in. We have to actually go see Cainith Stillwind and Forsong in Eastern Ashenvale. So we'll actually do that when we hearth back. And then Cleansing Felwood, if we can meet Arathandra Silversky. Pretty much right at the border there. I think those are the only ones to turn in. Oh yeah, Toxic Horrors. We have to go meet Nova Stone in Winter Spring. So we'll do that eventually. Once we head up to Winter Spring, we'll turn that one in. So yeah, decent amount of quests. This should be at least 3 bars right there. Yeah, I'm interested to see how sword spec is. I honestly do prefer mace spec more for hardcore, just because of how nice the stun proc is. But you do more damage with sword spec, because you get that the chance for an extra attack. And I think if these swords were the same damage, I probably would have just stuck with maces, but since they are significant increase in damage, I think it's worth switching. But we'll hold on to these maces. I'll keep them in the bank. And if I start getting some better ones, then maybe we'll switch back. Also, New World had a fresh server launch. I didn't really get into it. Got too many other Let's Plays going on right now. But I was watching some streamers, and yeah, they seem to be having a lot of fun. I think New World's going to be a good game in a couple of years. It supposedly fixed a lot of stuff. And I enjoyed my playthrough. There was a lot of bugs, but I did see a lot of potential in New World. And I hope it's an MMO that they keep working on in the foreseeable future. The thing I'm kind of interested in, though, is how do they make any money? You know what I mean? They don't have any subscriptions, or I guess it's just all cosmetic based. And like through selling games.
I'm listening.
Not sure how well that'll work over time, but I don't know, maybe it will. Okay, so we got this sword here. That's a really old one. This is the other one we got, the Widow Blade of Strength, 9 strength, 32.2 damage per second. This will probably be our offhand. And yeah, we're going to equip these swords. This is going to be our offhand. This is going to be our main hand. We're going to put these maces in the bank. We got this back that's pretty nice. Very, like a defensive back piece. And then we have some stuff to sell. I don't know if we have anything else to put in the bank. I think I just have a lot of stuff to just sell and get rid of. Alright, so there we go. We got our swords ready. This is how they look. Alright. Not too bad. Alright, so let's head over to the rogue trainer. We might actually have some rogue abilities to learn. There isn't really much for us to do here, other than just fix up our bags. Maybe buy a couple more poisons. Why not? I think that's really about it. Could get some more strong Troll's Blood potions, like more mats for that. I think we do have some more Briarthorn and Bruiseweed. We try to get a 20 stack going. It's a decent elixir to have up, you know. Health regen isn't nothing to, you know, scoff at. Better than nothing, right? Alright, see what we got. Sprint rank 3, guys. Nice. Kick rank 4. These are expensive too, like 4 gold to learn these. Backstab, feint, expose armor, and ambush, wound poison rank 4. I think we're good.
Good luck.
That was good. Sprint and kick rank 4, so our kicks do more damage now, I assume. 80 damage on our kicks. And our sprint probably just lasts longer. It's faster. 70% movement speed for 15 seconds. That's amazing. 10% extra movement speed right there. Which means our sprint is actually faster than our mount. Which is messed up. Makes no sense how rogues can run faster than a mount. Because our mount speed's only 60%. I think that's kind of weird. But, you know, rogue's OP. Alright, so let's sell some junk here. Get rid of these boots. Back piece we want to keep. Pants, get rid of that. Anything else? Got all this Khadgar's whiskers. Heart of the Wild we don't want. It's actually going to make these 3 pots. So that'll give us 2 stacks of these healing potions. So we might as well do that. Our crystal vials are running a little low too. Anything else to sell? Shoulders are actually pretty nice, but not as nice as the ones we currently have on. They do more damage. I don't know why. I wonder why we're wearing. Get a little bit more armor, like 12 more armor, but it's like, I don't know. Shoulders we have on are better for defense. These ones are way better for offense. The 12 Spirit doesn't do too much, really. Yeah, I guess we'll just focus on getting our poisons ready to go. Get some more crystal vials. Try to get like another couple stacks here. Maybe I'll make like a deadly poison. Then we'll buy like another 5 crystal vials. And we got 80 deathweed. Maybe we'll get another 20. And we got 59 dust of deterioration. Another thing we do need is flash powder. So we got 15 of those. What else? Dust deterioration, I guess we can get 21. Can't really get 21. 20, and then we'll add 1. It's 26 of those. I guess we'll get another 20 of those. That should be enough for now. Bags are getting a little full with all this poison stuff. Anything else to sell? Doesn't look like it. This quest item, not sure. I think I need to maybe turn it in. We haven't turned the quest in yet. And that should be about it, guys. Got a bunch of files. Files are looking good. Pots are looking alright. Not too bad.
Watch over you.
Now I'm just going to head over to the bank quick. See if I can find anything else to sell. Oh yeah, here we go. Furry, little furry mane here.
How may I help?
Sell those. I'm gonna make 2 more rune cloth bandages. I'll free up this spot here. Throw these bananas in here. Fireworks, grenades. I think we're good.
Del Nadris.
And we got a couple of quest items that we'll eventually get rid of when we turn them in. We'll have a decent amount of bag space. Should actually probably be using sprint here since it's faster than my mount, so let's just use that. Really zoom in with this sprint.
Greetings.
Okay, so I want 10 of these. And we want 10 of these. And then I just gotta find out where they are in our bags. 10 and 10.
Farewell.
Don't know if we have enough files to make 10 of those. Yeah, we do. We have enough files. Okay, that's good. Alright, guys, so that's it. Pretty quick. Wasn't much to do. We don't have any profession stuff to do, no quests to turn in. Just wanted to, fix up our bags a little bit. Learn some rogue abilities. Oh my gosh. Oh! I forgot to change my spec. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, cool thing is we don't really need it. We do need it. We gotta change it. Oh, that was terrible, guys. Do I just go back? Do I just say... Yeah, do I just go back? We gotta head over here to Forest... The Forest Hill or whatever, Forest Song. I think it's like here. It's Mistral Lake, right? Supposedly it's in the eastern parts. Kind of forget where Forest Song is. It's in one of these spots. I'll figure that out later. Okay, going back to Darnassus. Oh my gosh, my bad, guys. My bad. I was questioning, like, trying to figure it all out, you know what I mean? But I forgot the most important part, and that was changing your talents. It's all good. It's not that big of a deal, but it's a big deal, because we're not using maces. And I don't have the maces on me, I put them in the bank, so it's not like we could switch. My bad, guys. But we're going back. I could try to find out where Forest Song is. Supposedly it's in the eastern part. I think it's going around. It's around Mistral Lake. It's around here. It's in this area. The Horde's all up here. And to the south as well. Where the Barrens are. Yeah, we'll be flying back, guys. That Hearth was pretty fail. Yeah, getting close. Oh, look at his Nomerade. Nice. Look how he's doing. 45. Wow, dude. Yeah, you're... Yeah, they keep delaying the update, so, like, can't transfer our Season of Mastery characters off the server yet. What is SOM over there? No date yet for ending. Well, there's a cool thing on Twitter. I forgot to tell you guys about. You can put in your... It's only for retail characters, but you can put in your character's name, the server they're from, and what region they're in. So, an example of like one of my characters that are on this this channel, Trav Dingo, my hunter from the retail Let's Play. Put in Trav Dingo, server, Bleeding Hollow, and then US, and then I think there's like a couple of tags you have to put, like at World of Warcraft and at Warcraft, or like hashtag Warcraft. And they do a little story for your character based on like what achievements they've accomplished. It's kind of fun. I did it for like a couple of characters. They talked about like how many like kills he got in a BG, or how many times my monk slayed Sire Denathrius. For Trav Dingo, they kept on talking about he's cleared Drakthron Keep a lot of times, and he's also in trouble with Data because he slayed a lot of critters in Northrend. And Data's like they love animals and they hate people who kill animals out in Northrend, so this Trav Dingo was an enemy of those guys. Okay, so we're back. It wasn't actually that bad. But I still feel kind of shitty for messing that up. Yeah, November 14th will be the year anniversary of SOM. Yeah, he can do it. I think it's 2 weeks is more than enough time. I think it'll be even longer than that. At this moment, since they delayed the transfers, I think it's going to be maybe even December now. All right, so let's gotta unlearn our talents. So I just want to take a quick peek. I'm not gonna really remember. Pretty much, it's all straight down, and then assassination tree. I'll remember that. Alright, so let's do it, guys. We're going to learn our talents and we're going sword spec. Yes, I do. 5 gold. Let's not mess this up. Improved Sinister. We got 3 of these. We got improved Sinister Strike. Precision is one we needed for sure. We didn't take any of these. Deflection, I think, is one. Just keep on going into the deflection until we can keep going down. There we go. Riposte, we got that. Dagger spec, we don't want. Dual wield specialization, we want. Obviously want blade flurry, sword spec. And then there's aggression, increases your damage with Sinister Strike, and yeah, that's obvious. And then, yeah, I think Adrenaline Rush. Should be it, right? And then improved Eviscerate, Malice. And then I think we did Murder. Increases all damage caused against humanoid giant by 1%. That's a lot. And then we did 5 lethality. And then we had 3 vile poisons. Yeah, there you go, guys. I think I did a good job there. I think we remembered it. Alright, so there we go. We are sword spec. Now we can get out of Darnassus. The thing is, we're gonna have to fly down. Which is okay. Yeah, I hope No Raid hits level 60. He died on his first guy, I think, level 54. Yeah, if he plays it slow, it's really hard to kill a mage. Like if it's just one guy. Depends on the guy though. If it's like an elite, elites are pretty tough for mages. But if it's just like a regular mob, like that he can keep slowed and uses frost novas and, you know, never get hit by it, then he'll do well. Yeah, I could imagine elites are pretty tough for mages. Because some of them you can't poly them. The problem with being a mage is if you make a mistake, you gotta run away. It's the only way you get away. You gotta CC and run away.
What brings you here?
I wouldn't say mage is like the toughest, but it's tough. It's tougher than rogue and hunter. Alright, so Astronar we go.
Go in.
And then we're gonna try to find out where this place is. Forest Song. I have to go see Kane the Stillwind. I think it's over here. Where the lake is. Pretty sure. And if it's not, then it's a little bit further to the east. Yeah, I recommend trying the thing on Twitter. It's kind of fun. Like, I wouldn't say like it's amazing, but it's a fun thing that they're doing. I think the marketing team with WoW is doing a much better job now. They used to never like implement as much stuff on like social media and YouTube as they are doing now. They're actually like using YouTube content creators to promote their game, which I think is good. They're also like doing a lot more on social media, like more fun stuff. And it's a good time to do that because WoW, I don't think WoW will ever be at this peak that it's at. Unless, like, retail is amazing again. Because I think the combination of, you know, Wrath of the Lich King coming out and being, like, you know, the most popular expansion besides, I guess, the actual release of Classic, they're pretty much on the same level. And then you got a new, you know, retail expansion coming out that, you know, is actually using a lot of the older stuff that they used to do. Like, you know, talent trees and, you know, bring the class, not the player type type of gameplay, which is fun in PvE, I think. I hope retail's good. I really do. What I mean by bring the class, not the player, it's some classes bring buffs and stuff, you know, to raids, and they kind of become more valuable for, you know, certain situations. And they kind of remove that from the game in like Warlords of Draenor. And even in Legion, like really you could bring like any class to like really any encounter back in those expansions, but they're kind of removing that and bringing back class identity, which I enjoy. It makes it more fun, like setting up a comp. It's just lame though if you play a class that like people are just like not interested in. So that kind of sucks. But and like you're a good player, but you're like, you know, doesn't matter. They just really want a certain class. There's ups and downs to it, but I prefer it. Yeah, now we got sword spec, guys. I guess we'll like be smacking some stuff while we're making our way over to Forest Song. I honestly forget where that is. I know we've been there before during this Let's Play, because we must have met Kane of Stillwind before. I remember the name, but I do forget. It's been a long time. I have been doing this Let's Play for close to a year now, so it's been a while since we've been questing in Ashenvale. Alright, here we go, we're back. Oh no, we forgot. No, never mind, I'm joking. We didn't forget anything. That'd be brutal if I forgot again. Oh man. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, guys. So here we go. We're heading east. And we're gonna level up our swords. We're gonna hit some stuff on the way if we run into anything. And we're gonna head over to this lake, Mistral Lake. And I have a feeling Forest Song should be there. I know it's not over here, the Ruins of Stardust. The good thing is we're a high level, so we can really just run around this zone. No worries at all. Alright, so is this it? Not sure. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I can repair our stuff now, so that's good.
Rarities.
Caneth still went. So it's not here. Alright, so we'll keep going east. Forest Song. Oh, is it all the way over here? There is a little spot up here. It could be. That's really far to the east. That could be it. I think that might be Forest Song. It's too bad that they have Saturnar there, so it doesn't really tell you what this little spot's called. Who the heck are you? There's a group of furbolgs over here. Yeah, I think it's over here. I think Forest Song is all the way here. You don't get any more east than that. Fallen Sky Lake. Yeah, this is Fellfire Hill. Remember we did a couple of quests over here. Not getting too much XP today. I mean, we'll get some XP for turning in the quests, but a lot of traveling. This will be a long level, I guess. This will be like a 4 or 5 hour level. Pretty much because of the traveling. Now, I wonder if this is faster, like if I use sprint and then I mount up. Like when it's done. Supposedly we're moving 10% faster. But this slows it down by a decent amount. I wonder if I just lose that 10% just from having to, you know? Queue up the mount. Just making sure that I'm safe here. This is Horde territory. There's Splinter Tree Post over there. This used to be like one of my favorite hearth spots. Pretty safe hearth spot for old school classic WoW because of good place to hearth. No one really like dispels you here in Splinter Tree Post. Like I've never been dispelled there. So I would always make Splinter Tree Post my hearth. And it's a decent spot because from there you can, like, you know, just chill out with your world buffs, not get dispelled. Or you can, like, ride in. You can, like, fly into Orgrimmar at, like, a time when you know it's safe. And the way I would, like, know it's safe is I had a mage as an alt. And my mage would just, like, walk around Orgrimmar, making sure, you know, there was no sneaky priests hanging out trying to steal my world buffs. Because what they would do, they would just sit dead, right? And then once they seen so many world buffs, they'd res and they'd just dispel all your buffs, and then you'd have to go get them again. It was brutal. Fun little game of hide and seek, I guess you could say. Like a World of Warcraft's version of hide and seek. And like usually once I would get into Orgrimmar, I'd mount up, I'd try to find like a hidden spot, and I'd just log out as fast as I could. Get a little bit of adrenaline rush from it. I like when games have like mechanics like that, like punishing mechanics in the game that like give you that like adrenaline rush feeling. Like, it's not a crazy amount of adrenaline, but you're crossing your fingers hoping that, you know, you don't get screwed over, because if you do get dispelled, that's a solid hour of your life gone. You have to go back and do again. I got dispelled at like probably a solid, probably 10 times. I was actually pretty decent at not getting dispelled. But you need an alt. You really do need an alt that watches and finds out if everything's safe. So I wonder if this is for a song. I don't know. We haven't really. Yes, it is. Awesome. Doubting myself there for a second.
I am honored.
Yes, 007, Felwood has been through much hardship. Thank you for what you have done. One day, we may be able to reclaim Felwood from the corruption. Every kind deed helps. And look at these cloud drift mantle leather shoulders. Really nice. It's going to be hard to pass those up. Probably putting those on right now. So there we go. We got some new shoulders, guys. Pretty badass. So we'll take a picture of Canis Stillman. He's kind of a cool guy. He's like lives in a remote place. Got a nice little setup here. All right, so there we go. We got the shoulders. We got some XP. Halfway to 59, and now it's time to head back to Felwood. Wondering if going over to the Ashara flight point might be a better idea. But I don't think it is. I think just riding over is probably the best. Oh, yeah, watch out. Watch out for those. I DC'd while in the water. Fighting murlocs. Yeah, I almost died to the... I'll never go underwater again. That was brutal. That was the closest death I had in this whole Let's Play. Was that. I DC'd underwater. Fighting murlocs. I was actually kind of stunned for a second. I didn't know. I'm like, okay, we're dead. And then I'm like, no, we're not. Just log back in. I logged back in. And I spamming my vanish button. And I vanished, got the murloc off of me, and we just swam right up. And they were elite murlocs, too. We were higher level than them, but they were elite. We were in a Stranglethorn Vale doing a quest. It's over here. This one, in the Vile Reef. And supposedly, there's been like known DCs in the water on Season of Mastery servers, so it's just a theory, I think. It's no like blue post about it, but I believe it. It's pretty random DC. Yeah, these shoulders are badass. We did lose like 6 stam. But we're going to be doing a lot of damage with these. 12 strength, 12 agi. Gonna get some dodge from the agi. We got 1 extra armor, so it's not too much of a defensive nerf right there. Yeah, I guess I'll go over the gear while we're working with here. Helm of the Pathfinder. Not a bad helm. A lot of stam, 1 crit. Spectral Necklace of the Tiger for Agi, 3 strength, level 25. Probably should try to find an upgrade for that. Just got these shoulders, 109 armor, 12 strength, 12 Agi. Dark Tide Cape, 28 armor, 6 Agi, 7 stam. Not bad. Plain Stalker Tunic. Just want to make sure we're going the right way here. It's the road to Felwood here. 146 armor, 4 Agi, 23 stamina. Really beefy chest piece there. His wrists, level 37. It's okay. 50 armor, 8 Agi, 4 stam. This new sword we got. Tide Crest Blade. 34 damage per second. 8 strength, 5 spirit. And then we got the Widow Blade of Strength, which is another item we got, quest item from Felwood. 32.2 damage per second, 9 strength. Here's our gun. Percussion Shotgun of the Tiger. 4 Agi, 4 strength. Nice little stat stick. And this is our only trinket that we came across. Cold Basilisk Eye. Increases time between target attacks by 5% for 15 seconds. It's pretty good. It's really good, actually, against like tough opponents that take a while to kill. Swamp Ring of the Wolf, 9 Agi, 8 Spirit. Band of the Great Tortoise, 120 armor. We have another ring, I think we had, that gave us 5 stamina, but I think the 120 armor is better. Pratt's Handcrafted Boots. I believe we got those in Fairless. 84 armor, 11 Agi, 6 stamina. Panther Hunter Leggings. I think we got this from the Panther Mastery quest chain. 3 Slade Bagthera, I believe. 10 agility, 11 stamina, 96 armor. Vinehedge Cinch, 74 armor, 14 strength, 3 stamina. And then the Blight Leather Gloves. I think we just got these. 94 armor, 8 strength, 13 agi, 8 stamina. Pretty good. So our gear's decent. We could probably use a new... sure, a new neck. A trinket. Another trinket would be really good. Potentially a new helm. And new wrists, for sure. Rings is something we need as well. But we're level 58 now. We're in a good spot. Now I gotta find this quest giver here. For the Blood Amber quest, Cleansing Felwood. Is that her right here? There we go. We found her, guys. I know Felwood suffers, 007. I suffer along with it. I must remain steadfast in my conviction. Were the knowledge I possess to fall into the wrong hands, it would spell disaster for all of Felwood. Bring to me the Blood Amber drawn from the slain Warpwood elementals, and I will trust you enough to help me enact a means to fight the corruption. This Blood Amber will be used to find a means to defeating the corruption present in Felwood. You've proven to me that you're willing to do whatever it takes for the Cenarian Circle. I trust you now, friend. It might seem odd that killing the elementals proved yourself to me, but the end of saving countless sentient beings must justify the means we take. You and I can now focus on the preservation of life through the salves I can make, 007. The time has come to cleanse Felwood. Alright, so what she can do is... you can get salves. And what these salves do is they allow you to cleanse, like, you know, these things over here, like this corrupted songflower. So what she'll do is, like, we get all this stuff. We need a beacon for it. So we'll check this out. There are plants in Felwood that may be saved from corruption when Cenarian plant salve is applied to them. I know how to make the salve from several kinds of items. Based on your skill set, you may find that you have multiple options to assist me. You will also need a Cenarian beacon for your work here. It is a device that allows you to see the taint of corruption of nature that the naked eye will miss. So you get a beacon off of her, and then we can, you know, do this quest, get some salves, and then, you know, get a song, like, you know, uncorrupt the songflower and get the songflower buff. And then she talks about the plants here. I've observed 4 different kinds of plants that have been affected by the corruption: the songflower, the wind blossom, the whipper root, and the night dragon plant. The songflower and wind blossom are common plants in Felwood, while the whipper root and night dragons are seen less frequently. All are a vital part of Felwood's ecosystem. Most popular one is the songflower. The other ones are pretty good too. Kind of forget what buffs they give. But the songflower does give, like, the best buff, I think. But yeah, guys, I think that is going to be the end of today's episode. Next episode, we will probably slay some furbolgs and level up our swords. And we'll try to get as high as we can, and then I guess we'll be making our way over to Winterspring. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.